Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about. I just got one card that flew out. It's face down. It's face down. Here we go. All right, let's see. Spirit, what do we want to talk about? Ooh, the world. Somebody traveling? You traveling? Somebody traveling in to come and see you? Ending of a cycle? Starting a new one? Oh yeah, we're putting down a heavy-ass burden. We got the 9 of Wands. We got the 10 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, it actually goes the world, then the 10 of Wands, which is putting down a burden. Okay, putting down a very heavy burden. But I feel like for some of you, the 9 of Wands, it's because you are now battle worn. You're tired. You're defensive. You're like, oh my God, that was a lot. I can't believe I just went through all that. I feel like for some of you, maybe it was like traveling. Maybe it was a hell of a challenge to get you to where you were going. And now you're like, whew, God, thank God I don't have to do that again for a while, because we got the 8 of Wands here, okay? For some of you, you could also get some type of communication that comes in very sudden, very quick. And it's like, okay, boom, 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 and it ends a cycle. And there's a lot of wands here, a lot of fire energy. So there's a lot of like doer energy, get up and go. You know, so for some of you, it's travel. For some of you, it's fast-paced communication, which, you know, kind of gets you on your toes and you get moving. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see how that plays out. Spirit, please show me, what messages do we need to hear? What messages do we need to hear? Okay, yeah, someone coming back. Okay, someone trying to sneak back in. Okay, let me see. I feel like something getting exposed. All right, something getting exposed. Yeah, we got the 8 of Pentacles here. Okay, you know what I just heard with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles? If somebody stole from your business, I feel like that person gets caught. Because it's right underneath the world card. So I feel like maybe if this person could have went to another country and got caught, and now the prison time is worse. For others of you, I feel like, let me get one more card on this. Okay, yeah, Page of Wands. I do feel like you're going to hear something about work, okay? You very well could get some messages when it comes to your work. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 7 of Cups. I feel like you have choices and decisions here now, okay? Now that you've put down this burden, I feel like for some of you, there could be some type of confusion, all right, about the choices that need to be made from this point forward. And again, I feel like there could be a lot of different options, and you're a little leery right now as to what option to choose, all right? So for some of you, you're like, I'm not even going to make a choice right now because I know it's going to lead me astray and could end up costing me. So what I feel like for a lot of you is you are putting your nose to the grindstone. You're putting your head into your work. I do feel like someone here is going to reach out and want to collaborate with you. More Wands energy. Dude, we've got the 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. And then we also have the Temperance energy here, which is Sagittarius. So a lot of fire here. I feel like it's going to be a very busy time for you, okay? Because, again, the 2 major arcanas in the reading are the major life lessons. Everything else is just pip cards and how you feel and that kind of stuff. The World card is like either A, for some of you, you're traveling, and for others of you, you are really ending cycles right now, okay? And so I feel like you're trying to create balance for your life. I feel like, you know what, listen, we've had a lot of fires, okay? There's a lot of fires. I would not be surprised if another fire breaks out somewhere in the world, okay? That is prediction, where it could be multiple places. So I do feel like you're going to hear of more, worldwide wildfires. I hate to say that, but, the firefighters will come in and save the day and help the people. All right, I am getting that energy now too. I do feel like someone here is going to do something that is sketchy, but I do feel like they get caught. 7 of Swords in the reverses, they get caught. Or they get stopped before they can, you know. Somebody catches them. If somebody comes in and tries to steal from your work, I feel like this person's going to get caught. Liars, cheaters, and thieves are getting caught right now. So just FYI, you can't get away with anything. The Temperance card here is, you know, after such a busy time, because I really get, like, for some of you, you're just really busy at work. You're like, zoom, zoom, zoom. I got a lot of heavy lifting. You know, you're just overburdened. You know, there's a lot of back and forth. Maybe for a lot of you, you have a lot of errands that you need to run and you're feeling like, I just have too much on my plate. Okay, I got to get all this shit done. I got to get all these things done and I need help. Because with the Knight of Wands here, this is like back and forth, zoom, zoom, zoom energy. And then it's like for others of you, like right in the evening time, I feel like you go all the way up until like dinner time. And then finally it's like, you know, then we've got the Temperance energy of like, okay, now I have balance. Interesting. I do feel like for some of you, you also feel trapped or you have felt trapped in something as well. But I feel like you are working on trying to break yourself free. I feel like for some of you, you are strategizing. You're working out a plan. Someone here is working out a plan to get out of whatever situation that they're in. I do get a home move here for some of you. You definitely could be moving homes or you are traveling overseas. Or you could be moving abroad for work too. For some of you, you're traveling overseas for work. Maybe for healing and enlightenment. Interesting reading, you guys. Really interesting reading. Let's see what else. What do we got? What other messages do you have for the collective spirit? All right, so we got take a break. Well, for all the busy shit that you're going to be doing, it says take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So this is about getting off the treadmill of life, especially if you guys are like, you know, all over the place all the time. Maybe for some of you, like I said, you are traveling back home. You could be traveling, you know, abroad. Got the World card here, so, you know, maybe you're traveling because you just need a break and you need to figure some things out. You know, am I coming? Am I going? And it says, you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So you got this person who's like facing the true north. They're like walking their walk. They're on their path. And it's like you are being guided. You're definitely being guided on what paths to take, what decisions that you need to make. You could be seeing double sevens, or something could happen on the 7th or 8th, around the 7th, 8th, or could have happened around the 7th or 8th. This is about healing. For some of you, you could even be going and visiting a healer. Okay? I feel like for a lot of you, you are feeling burdened and busy at work. Really working hard right now, trying to master your craft, doing really good at like marketing, even though you may feel like it's not getting you anywhere and you're a little stalled out. I feel like you are getting somewhere. Let's look at your finances. Since I am seeing work here. Yeah, gears. It says money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion. Career could be building, team, taking time off, and security. I think that for a lot of you, you guys are really putting plans into motion for your security, you know, your long-term efforts. And I feel like the gears are like really like getting going. It's like you put, look at this, you put the WD-40 on those gears, and now it's like they're getting going. Everything's starting to move, and I feel like, you know, you're definitely building for your security. I feel like for some of you, you're just burnt out. You're tired. I get with the Five of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's I think if there is any type of a lack, it's a lack of help. A lack of help. And maybe, you know, a lack of feeling noticed. Okay, we got light bulb. So it says lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration. The career is entrepreneur, new job, and creative work. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're just working on your creative work. I feel like, you know what I am going to say? Be careful of your light bulbs. Make sure that you're changing them out, because the element is still on when they're plugged in, and you want to make sure that you don't start a fire. Okay? Because I am getting that energy. There's a lot of fire here. So make sure that it's not your outlets. Make sure that it's not your, you know, even water poured onto your electrical outlets, because we have this here, or maybe one of the kids sticking something in the outlet. Okay, I did get that too. Hate to say that, but if the answer or message comes out, I'm going to say it. So the anchor is about money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. I feel like for a lot of you, you are stable for now. I feel like, you know, for a few of you, trying to overcome money blocks is, you know, with lucrative ideas. I feel like it's like the gears just start getting turning in your mind, and you're thinking about like all these ways to make money so that you are not stuck anymore in one spot. For others of you, I see you working on a boat. Okay, I'm definitely getting a boat with the anchor here, and with the angels standing in the water. Okay. And the world travel with the world there. Taking a break. All right. So, let's see. Let's get one more card, Spirit. All right. I got this new deck the other day, so let's see what it has to say. So I haven't really gotten to work with it, so I'll read it out of the book. Spirit, please show me. Okay, there it is. Wow. So we do have the number 13 here, and 13 is about death and transformation. And I feel like it's like, you know, looking at her, this is a really kind of, look at the picture. So even if you have to pause it, take a picture of it, you know, just hone in on that for a second. But it's like a tangled web we weave, I almost get. And it's like, you know, she's in there sewing the fabric. But 13 is also about transformations. So 13 talks about productivity, control, and organization. So yes. Take your needle, my child, and work at your own pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that, one stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right, like the embroidery. It says, this card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, or ideas from the everyday nuances of family dynamics to the managing of a corporate team. This Victorian seamstress manipulates various components as threads of color with skillful hands. She arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual qualities that each may possess. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole, giving each strand order, position, and purpose. She blends them into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment, surpassing that of its original separate parts. Be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. So if, you know, if this does have to do with work, because I do get very much a work vibe, that's why right before this, I decided to pull, you know, the career cards, you know, make sure that, you know, we're able to work as a team. Okay, don't try to be so overly critical of everybody else. I feel like it's everybody's position to actually build upon this, not one person over the other. And I just got confirmation on that on my phone. I feel like, you know, with all of this Wands energy, it could be very high intense, high impact day where, you know, everybody's trying to show off. Okay, let's not do that. I do feel like tempers can flare, is what I also hear. Tempers can flare. And because there's so much Wands energy. So my suggestion is go for a walk. Go for a walk off the energy so that you're not getting trapped up in all this fire burning, fire breathing dragon energy. Because you could end up saying something. I also hear Freudian slip. You might slip and say something that could also hurt someone's feelings. Maybe that wasn't intentional, but it was something, maybe you did it in passing. And you could have very well end up hurting this person's feelings. So do make sure that you're working on that. But you guys, at the end of the day, man, there is a transformation. A lot of things up in the air. Come back and watch this again because you might get more out of it, is what I'm hearing. You guys, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Check out any one of my other timeless readings. Thank you for all donations, and I will chat with you again soon. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it.